Hello there, lads. We are here with
Brija Monet.
Brija Monet. So first things first, I have to ask, what is your name about? Because you have that J in there, and for the longest time I was calling you Brija, but your name is pronounced Bria. So I just kind of want to get a
Right.
breakdown of how your name came about with that structure.
So I mean, for one, I'm Puerto Rican and black, so
Okay.
JA thing is a yeah thing, like
Okay.
it's a
Sounds like
pronunciation,
that.
it's necessary. And then
Sure. Okay, that makes
I
sense.
am Brittany Jackson in real life, so the BRI and then the JA from Jackson just fit.
Okay.
Push it together.
Okay.
It's not-
Okay, I can see that. That's good. That's good structure. Like I like your name more because the way of how you put that together. So I just kind of want to talk about like how you got into doing content creation and doing this for yourself. Like, how did you get started with all this? And I just kind of want to know your backstory.
I don't know. So do you like want me to start from like the very beginning, or am I starting from like areas where I did like adult content?
Start from the beginning because the whole I want the whole history. Yeah,
History?
because it
Okay.
builds up and it develops. I want to know the
So,
information.
I actually started working with photographers back in 2008 because I was still at Tennessee State then, and I was pledging around that time too. So I went by Mischievous back then
Okay.
with Z,
Mischievous with Z.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I decided to do the Brija Monet thing, like it was more of like like a recreation of myself, like a purging of the past and an introduction of the new. So that's where Brija Monet came. But there's a numerology behind the name in itself, like
Oh, really?
overall.
Yeah,
Yes,
expound
and
upon that.
so it wasn't even like created like with the numerology aspect in mind, but it turns out that Bria is 4, Monet is 4, and 4 and 4 is 8, which is just like yeah, we'll have to get into that later.
Eight is your number or something.
8, 4, 7s are
8, 4, and 7.
my tribal numbers, I call them.
Okay. All right. We'll say that conversation for another. We'll say that for another one. But
Yeah,
like,
too.
yeah. But going about like as you was pledging and like
Mhm.
you were doing your thing as mischievous.
Right.
Or how did it transition into what?
So
Real
I did
is now?
modeling then when I started, and
Mhm.
then COVID, of course, happened, and it just allowed me to kind of like try some other things. But it's
Mhm.
funny because I found a journal not too long ago that like explained that I wanted to actually be in the porn industry,
Mhm.
and it's funny because like some of the stuff that I went through as a child kind of like interpret into what it is now. It's crazy.
Gotcha. So that's how you got. So when did you say you started doing more adulterated stuff? Around
Mhm.
what time? So I think you said around pandemic, yeah.
Yeah, more
Was a
like
little
pandemic.
early,
I mean, my
right?
first adult content video was with Bowie University.
Okay, yeah.
So,
So
that's kinda how
I was there. I was
started.
there for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of how I started. So, I mean,
Mhm.
he's a really good friend, and that's
Because
kind
that
of where I
was
started.
because it was Boopy University, and
Mhm.
then it I think it ended up shifting.
And then
like,
it was
ended
Girls
up,
Going
like-
Wireless.
it
it
was
was Bowie University. It was Girls Going Wireless, and then like
Mhm.
everything kind of like started happening really fast after that,
Mhm.
and now I'm on a lot of different publications like Plumber Pass and Bang Rose. So.
I see. So, getting into modeling, I know you said you started back in, when you were modeling, around what?
About
year?
2008
2008,
is the
right?
start.
So, were you still like plus size then?
So I'm gonna say in 2008, the plus size that's considered plus size now is not the plus size that's considered plus size back then.
Mm-hmm.
So like plus size back then was like a size 6.
Mm-hmm.
Plus size now is a real like number 12,
Yeah,
14,
for
16,
sure.
So like I was still plus size back then, and then going into today, like even though I'm of course a lot bigger than I was back then,
Mhm.
I'm still like nice, shapely and all that, but you still have to deal with the differences and just even the cultural shift. So
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, did you have like the confidence to go forward with modeling for like even though because that was more of a niche thing for then. So were you just like I'm gonna just make it happen regardless, or just
Yeah.
like you just had the confidence to just be like I'm gonna make this shit happen regardless.
Definitely gonna say that I make this shit happen regardless because I didn't work with like a company. I didn't work with like anybody directly.
Oh, so you did it all like on your own merits. You didn't have an agency or nothing.
No agency.
Oh,
no agency.
Okay,
so this is just like me working with random photographers and just pushing myself and believing in what I felt like was beautiful.
That's crazy. So you was about that bit. You was about that hustle
a long time ago.
Like from from the start.
From Model Mayhem days.
From the start. Oh, damn, yeah. So you had like, so is that what you
Black
were using?
Planet, MySpace.
Oh, yeah, yes. all that. The classics.
I'm kind of sharing my age right now. Hold the fuck up.
Hey, hold on.
Okay.
I mean, hey, but it is what it is. You know, that's where you started, you know, and I'm just trying to, you know, see what that's about. So I mean, so if you had that confidence, would you say like you like your body type, you like what you got going for yourself, yeah? Yeah, overall? You know,
I mean,
you like...
So there are some adjustments that I'm dealing with right now, as far as even like the increase in my size now. Like I'm not used to being the size I am right now, but because I'm dealing with like shifts in my body frame, shifts in like health situations, shift in shots that I've taken in preparation for having a child. So I mean those things like contribute to, of course, the weight increase. So. And trying to get it back down in this big age, like it's not as easy as it was when I was, you know, a little younger. But I can't say this, like I'm not gonna say it's not as easy because like I don't even like go every day like I should go, you know. So like after this week it's like grind time because you gotta like understand like hey, TikTok, you know, like time's not waiting.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I mean, you rock that shit though. You rock that shit. It's all good. So, you know, like growing up, so because I know you started, you know, when you did, and like during that era, growing up, did you have like issues with people maybe like judging you based off, you know, maybe your bust or just, you know, your style?
Yeah.
Like, did you have like you want to expound upon that? Like what like challenges did you face with like people maybe judging you? It was like, you know, because I know like skinny was what was in, like thin was what was in back then. So I just want to like. You know, what was your take on that? What was you had to do?
In grammar school, I was like a tomboy, but a she too. So like everyday clothes would be like big and baggy, but like I would wear a cheerleading costume. Okay. So now back then I would wear like 3 bras. I would have like 2 regular bras on and then one like big ass sports bra to like kind of like hold my titties in. So like nobody ever really knew like what size my breasts were because like I was one of the biggest girls as far as like breasts, but I always had like a small body frame. So that definitely contributed to like the growth over the years because you always got to deal with like people not really know what your size is, so they always think you're fat.
Yeah.
So like you wear big clothes.
Yeah, for sure.
So I hope that answered that question.
No, it does
Okay.
because you were more so, you know, you weren't like crazy showing it off. You were just more like
I was high.
Dial it back. Yeah, dial it back. Yeah. So you probably dealt with less shit because so. But speaking on, you know, you mentioned, you know, rocking so many bras and such. So what is, so we're going to segue into this. So what is your current bra size now?
So I am a 36 double I.
Double I.
Yes.
I for incredible. That's incredible.
Yeah. 36 double I. Livy Ray was the last person that measured me, and her bras are custom fit. So I got a chance to work with her and get some of the bras that actually assist you with like lifting up the breast in a different way.
Support.
Provides way better support. Like even like the cross straps that she has, like they take some of the weight off of your shoulders and push them to the inner line of the back. So like I just tell people like if you're in Atlanta, just go and step in the mirror. Yeah. Because that mirror like it gives you something that your ass was not expecting, honey.
For sure.
Okay, so if your straps is kicking your ass, take your ass over there.
So you know, normally a thing I ask is like, you know, do you have trouble finding you know, proper bras or even like, you know, sexy lingerie and stuff? But I mean, if you got those plugs, you know, you're kind of good to go.
So bras, I don't have a problem with, but lingerie
stuff,
lingerie is still kind of iffy. Now, don't get me wrong, Livy Ray has lingerie too, but like I'm talking about like just like random like everyday like on Amazon type of lingerie, you know, like because reality is that it's not supposed to fit anyway. So when you buy lingerie, I'm just like, whatever. If
the lingerie could be a little skimpy.
It could be a little skimpy, you know.
On the lingerie.
You just have to make it do what it do.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So we're on the topic of your bust now, so I'm gonna just kind of talk about this for a little bit. So, do you enjoy your boobs being played with and stuff like that, or do you like playing with them yourself, or you know?
So I'm not really a big boob player.
You're not a boob player.
No.
No.
No, I'm not. But if you know what you're doing, then you know what you're doing.
Okay, fair enough.
So that's it. To that one.
Sure. So, now when it comes to your content creation, now is there stuff that you haven't done yet that you want to do, or you kind of already checked off that checklist?
No, I mean there's plenty of stuff that I haven't done yet that I want to do.
Okay, what's some of the things you haven't done yet?
Anal.
You haven't done anal?
No.
Like, now, is this just in shooting or in, like, personal, too?
No, I've done it in personal, but
okay,
I refuse to give the people something that is not with the partner. Okay. Like, that particular thing is going to be definitely with my partner.
I feel that. I mean, you need that comfortability for that kind of thing. Yeah, absolutely.
Like certain areas, you should just sit and allow.
Yeah, because you want that compatibility at the end of the day for something like that for sure. So I can read that. So have you ever shot like girl or anything like that, or shot with women before?
Have you seen my scenes?
I've seen a few, but I haven't seen everything. I haven't seen everything.
So you know for a fact that I've done girl.
I'm just asking the question. The people may not know.
No. The people don't know, but you know. So you can tell them, like, while watching your scene, there was girl. Look, don't come for me. Anyway. No, I've definitely done girl. I really enjoy my girls. Like, my girls are pretty straightforward, pretty straight to the point. Like, it's like hanging out with your homie. Mm-hmm. And y'all kind of know what the deal is. Like, most of the girl stuff that I have is with somebody that I really know. And it makes for a good scene. Sure.
Absolutely. So, do you have any, like, do's and don'ts when it comes to, engaging in, sexual acts? Like, what is you have
sexual
do's and
acts
don'ts?
or scenes?
Well, both. Like, personal versus, like, scenes, I guess. But, like do's for, like, what are your turn-ons? And then, like, don'ts for... Because, I mean, your dues are probably the same regardless, right?
No, so, I mean, if I'm in a relationship, it's definitely not the same as what business is.
Okay. That's fair. And then, like...
So
what are some do's and don'ts for you while in, like, let's say, like,
you just have to book me in order to know what my do's and don'ts are.
Oh, well, there you have it.
Yes, I'm not sharing the do's and don'ts.
All right, that's fair.
They are confidential.
Sure. So do you indulge in, you create content. So do you actually, like, partake and watch as well? Like, if you do, what are some, like, creators or, porn stars that you yourself kind of fancy?
So I have a POV couple that I really, really like watching. They're called The Start of Us. Have you ever watched them?
I do not know them.
Okay,
I'll check them out.
Really good. They're a really good POV team, and they're one that I actually inspire to be more like in the future.
Sure. Okay, that's cool. The Start of Us, you said?
Yes.
Start of Us. Check out The Start of Us. I'm going to have to do it too.
No, they're really, really good. The girl on there, she's amazing. And you can tell, like, she really has connection with the person that she's shooting with. So I'm anxious to see what that's going to be like.
All right, cool. So, I know that, you've been working on this for a little minute. So, you have a little name for yourself. So do you have issues with, like, going in public? You have people notice you in public and stuff like that?
So it depends where I am, really, right? So, like, if you go to Miami, if you go to, like, New York, you're dealing with people that are around, like, people that are already diversified and, like, people that are way bigger than I am. And I'm not even half as big as the smallest person that's big, right? So it's like you go to those places and, like, nobody runs up to you, nobody, like, disrespectfully, like, comes up to you because they've seen bigger people, right? Yeah. And so you're in Chicago and it's like people walk up to you while you're having dinner with your mom. And I'm not Brija Monet today, sir. Like, I'm Brittany today. And you just walk up to me, my mama. Even though my mother supports everything I do, you know, it's sometimes difficult to
and so that's
enjoy
so
the Sarah Jessica Parker aspect of it when Carrie Bradshaw is still here.
Facts. So that's a true story then, like, you know, someone coming up on you on a restaurant like that.
It's happened multiple times.
So like, how do you, like, when something like that happens, do you just like shoo them away, or like what's the process for, like, you know, getting, you know, how do you deal with stuff like that? You just.
It depends on what day of the week it is. I'm a Leo, so I mean, I don't know which bitch you're gonna get today. Like, I don't know. I don't know which bitch you're gonna get today. I honestly don't know. So I mean, I just. If I'm being polite that day, then I'll actually leave. But if I'm being a dick, like, I really would be like, the fuck you mean? Like, you disrespectful as fuck.
Yeah.
And if they're a simp ass nigga, then they'll go crawl in the corner like I said to.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
I didn't mean it.
I'm going to give that directive in the hopes that you're one of those people. Because now you're going to obey.
Sure.
And I've had that happen before too.
Wow.
And I didn't expect that.
Still don't hit neck.
Hell, you like. Yeah, that was one of those areas where it was like real crazy. Okay. I will say that.
Okay. So, to segue, you know, because you did mention that, you know, we don't know what bitch you're going to get, depending on how I'm feeling. So, with that said, I know that you do a lot of different things, you know? So, would you like to expand upon, like, some of the different endeavors or, you know, things that you kind of go about, like, outside of, you know, the adult work?
Outside of adult work?
Mm-hmm.
So, neuro is one of them. Tantric. Couples therapy. What is this for?
That's just, you know, I can see that. That's all it is. Yeah, I see that.
I'm getting more into cosplay.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, for sure. Okay. I'm getting more into just like everyday life, POV, for sure. And then, I mean, just different aspects. I'm not going to tell everybody everything because some things are meant to be left unsaid.
Sure. So I know that, you know, so it sounds like you got a busy lifestyle with all the different things that you, so how do you like manage balance at all? How do you manage your schedule and like do this time management?
I write it out.
You write it all out?
You just have to write it out. You have to look at it, you have to see it, you have to visualize it, and as per some people in my life, you have to schedule it. For sure. And you just find the best app that works good for you. Yeah,
absolutely. The AI tools, whatever you got to do. So you mentioned cosplay, so I want to come back to that real quick. So like when it comes to cosplay, what, like, you know, characters do you have in mind for that? Or, you know, I mean, I don't know if you want to spoil or anything, but what are you?
Spoiler alert. No, you don't get a spoiler alert.
No spoiler alert for the characters.
No spoiler alert because.
But what made you want to take that on? So
I mean, After Dark definitely inspired a lot of the cosplay thing. Like, and let me just rewind because I am a comic book collector. Like, I have so many comic books.
Okay. So if you were cosplaying, no spoils. So you're a comic book collector.
I am.
So, I mean, are you also into, like, you know, do you watch like different cartoons and anime and stuff like that too? Or so you have a little, like, you know, there's a little nerd in there. Sure.
Of course, it's nerd in there.
So it seems like you know, like I said, you're busy. You do a lot of different things. So what is something that you do, like, outside of like business? How do you like enjoy your free time? Like,
you said outside of business.
Outside of business, how do you enjoy your free time? Because you're always busy. So when you're not busy, what's that look like? I know it's only 5 minutes, but
it's only 5 minutes. I know, like, okay. So if I have a free moment that doesn't include working or, you know, tending to my household or my family or, you know, contributing to what society thinks. But anyway, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I spend a lot of it with my man. Like, I just enjoy that lifestyle because
that quality time.
Man, I didn't think that I would ever find that.
Yeah.
So it's different.
Okay. So, I do want to say we're about a third of the way through the year, right? So, have you reached some goals and accomplishments so far that you wanted to achieve for this year?
Have you?
What's that?
Have you?
A couple.
All right.
I knocked out a couple.
Next question.
And all right, so what are some other things you want to like accomplish and get done? You know, like even outside of this year, but just like what's your future looking like? We just gonna stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
We just gonna stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
So I'm curious about your future. I'm gonna keep watching and keep looking out for you.
Mm-hmm.
But also to close it all out, what is the most important thing that you can share that you want to knock out on your bucket list? And we're gonna close with that.
I think I cleared one out yesterday when I met you.
That's a wrap. Lads, we have, what's the name one more time?
Brija Monet.
And where can we find you?
At Brija Monet LLC on Instagram, and from there you can click everywhere else. Okay?
Alright, and that's a wrap, lads. Until next time, I'll see you on the internet.